After seeing Kendrick and the Not Like Us shit take off,
yeah,
how you feeling? Are you feeling like, okay, yeah, the lane is opening up for this stuff?
I feel like the lane's always been open.
Right.
I feel like Not Like Us is a product of that lane existing for so long.
Right.
Like that sound is the sound. You feel me? That doesn't exist without what we do as a region, which is why he had 40 narrating the show. You feel me? Like, man, the lane's always been open. And it's beautiful to see one of our greats utilize it and show the world, like, bro, the bass sound is the global sound. Like, it's the sound that, bro, when we're just walking, nigga pulled up and he said, Big Fish, you could tell by the fin. I'm in Harlem. You feel me?
Right.
He's singing Motion. That's some bass shit. That's some bass shit.
Right.
And he out slapping that shit too because it's such a universal sound because it just feel good. Like, no matter what Kendrick was saying on Not Like Us, that shit was gonna go. Right. Like, the feeling was already there. So he just needed to, you feel me?
Sprinkle a little something on it.
Exactly.
Oh, man. All right. Now, you said you was at a show. We haven't talked about this yet. The Pop album. When I watched the show, and it excited me in a way that was like, yo, he rapping.
Yeah.
He's rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't look like he came with the dance moves and all that. He's rapping. The whole show, he's rapping. And I was like, yo, this is, to see that being received by the masses.
Nigga.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's real. Like, we have been bamboozled to believe that success looks a certain way within hip hop. Right. And it's like, that's not what our greats experience. Like, man, when I go and do shit and we like get them crowds that really get in and we rap, and it's like the chills you could feel in them spots and the cheers, like it's like being Kobe up there. It's like some niggas make it to the league, but they never get in the game, and some niggas become LeBron, and it's like that's just a, man, I hate when I go to rap shows and niggas ain't rapping. I be like, where are we at? Niggas ain't rapping at rap shows.
They just singing all day.
Niggas ain't rapping at rap shows.
Oh,
what happened?
God. Right.
We don't even rap at rap shows.
What's going on?
The only genre, the only art form that can get away with that. You can't go to a culinary school and nobody's cooking.
And nobody cooks.
These niggas got microwaves. Nigga. Is that a hot bake oven?
It's like going to a basketball game and they play the game on the TV. It's like, nigga, what are we doing?
Facts.
What are we doing? But it's like we become so acceptive of that as a coach, because we'll still buy the tickets. Like, no one's making a complaint like, bro, this shit ain't it.
Why do you think that is? How do you think we got here?
Because we're just kind of conditioned to accept whatever we're given, because whatever we're given is a luxury. You know, so it's like, until you giving something else, like, I've ruined rap shows for some niggas, because it's like, you come to our shit, you feel me? It's like, I literally had a fan come up the other day and said she went to a show and she was like, bro, I was like, this shit ass. You get spoiled when you come to our shows. It's like, we really rap and we really engage with the people in the show. It's like a real experience. You feel me? Bro, I don't know what the fuck happened, like where it turned, because all the OG niggas rap. Like, you have to. You look crazy going up there and not rapping, but we got to a point where niggas feel comfortable and get paid thousands of dollars to go up there, and it's like, that shit robbery.
But so niggas doing walkthroughs for shows. That's what it's like.
Yeah, we've had rappers come in this room tell us it's not that serious.
Who?
Lyrics ain't that serious.
Who said that?
21 laughed at us when we talked about having a cipher. We talked about ciphering.
Oh yeah, the cipher. Okay, the cipher.
I be standing outside rapping.
He's like, Atlanta niggas don't do that, man.
Well, he said we don't do that shit. But I think he's more talking about his class versus his specific city. I think he's talking
Yeah,
about
because I think that element of hip hop existed in every region.
Right.
Like nigga, that Houston, Atlanta, it's like niggas who came up on here. That's how Pimp C and all that. That's how it started. Niggas just rapping. Niggas in a circle in a lab rapping. You feel me? That's always been a part of it. Except this newer gen. Like it's not. It's just not the same base of ingredients that get them to become a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's a different thing that's making them choose to rap now than what it used to be.
The goalpost was moved at some point and said, "Okay, this is the score right now."
I think fame became more important than talent. Mm-hmm. I think fame became more important than talent for most people.
Yeah.
And under the banner of I'm not a rapper, I'm a hustler. Anything you do as a hustle becomes fair game. So any way you get to the bag becomes fair game. And it doesn't matter if I'm trashing an art form or
you sound just like the last guy that was up there.
You get to feel like you winning without winning in today's time, right?
Big participation trophy.
Immortal Technique told me there's two ways you could go. You could follow a trend, which might equal a lot of money and attention. Or you can stay true to yourself and you might not have as much fans. But the difference is when that trend changes or someone else does it better than you, you lose all your fans because they're only fans of a trend. They're not there for you. They're there for the trend. But the people you keep it 100 with, they're going to rock with you forever.
Right.
And I feel like that's why a lot of the old school guys are still touring. Still,
it never goes away.
20 years later, there's still people in Germany paying $100 a ticket. Like, it's still there.
It never goes away.
Right.
Wu-Tang is a prime example.
Right.
Wu-Tang.
It never goes away.
That whole run, the whole the Wu, Busta, and Nas, that tour, that shit was jam packed every night. Everybody came out to. Talent doesn't. If you got standards are made because they maintain with the times. They don't change to fit them. If you get used to eating, I use this analogy all the time. If you get used to eating at a 5-star restaurant, somebody can't tell you that McDonald's is the shit just because it's more popular.
Right.
It's more popular, sure. It sells more, absolutely, 100%. You like it, I love it for you. However, there's a Michelin star chef over here. I'm going over there.
That's Wagyu beef over there. It's imported from a private farm.
Right.
I'm telling you, you're not gonna get that at the supermarket.
Right.
Like there are no flies at this farm. You understand what I'm saying? Like the cows.
All the cows are happy. They're all cheesing right up until the moment it's over.
Yeah, beach balls to play with. Like they're living a life.
You ever see a cow skip? Yeah, that's good beef right there, Paul.
But that's what as connoisseurs we have back and forths with consumers all the time. Consumers tell you it's not that serious. And we, connoisseurs, argue like, no, it is that serious.
Right.
Well, the youth don't do that. The young niggas don't do that. No. There's a dude named Larussell out west. You ain't checked for him. Right. There's a dude named Simba out west. You ain't checked for him. There's a group named Coast Contra out west. You ain't checked for them. There's Marcus Clay in Houston. Southern niggas don't do it. Well, there's Marcus Clay over in Houston. You ain't checked for him. He's right. He's right there. Right. Well, the chicks ain't getting it on like that. Snow the product right over there in LA. All you had to do was go look. I just don't understand why that
Aaron Ross in New York?
Please, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Right. There's a Sha Summers in New York. There's a Demo in New York. There's Axel Leone in it. Like it's all right there. All you got to do is check.
But it's because that's what they don't put in the front of the supermarket. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's how it's always going to be until they exist in the front of the supermarket in the main area you shop. That's just how it's going to be. And
how do we get there when you don't own the supermarket?
Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.